Leo Vance's big dream ended not with a bang, but with the sad beep of a declined credit card. He was only 18, but for 6 glorious months, he had been the owner of Vance Apparel, a custom streetwear shop. He'd poured his heart into designing cool t-shirts and hoodies, convinced he was the next big thing. His parents had believed in him too. They'd given him their entire life savings, 50, 0, to make it happen. But the dream started to crumble. A supplier ran off with his money. A sneaky competitor posted fake bad reviews online. Customers trickled away to nothing. Before he knew it, the money was gone, and the bank was changing the locks on his empty shop. Leo dragged himself home, his stomach in knots. He had a whole speech prepared. "I'm so sorry. I'll get 3 jobs. I'll pay you back every dime." He found his parents in the living room. The air was so cold you could almost see your breath. "Mom, Dad, I messed up," he began, his voice shaky. His dad didn't even look up from his newspaper. "Your stuff is in a box in the garage, Leo." Leo's heart stopped. "What are you talking about?" His mom turned, her face pale. "That money was for our retirement, Leo. For emergencies. You promised us it was a sure thing. We can't have you here right now. You need to go." "Go? Go where?" Leo asked, panic rising in his chest. "Figure it out," his dad said, his voice flat and final. "You're an adult now. Act like one." And just like that, he was on the sidewalk outside his own house, with 1 duffel bag of clothes and a lump in his throat. He was completely alone. Chapter 1. The hardest days. The first night, he slept on a bench in the city park, using his bag as a pillow. He was hungry, scared, and utterly lost. But Leo had one thing going for him. He wasn't a quitter. His business had failed, but his hands still worked. He just needed a chance. He spent his last few dollars on a cheap haircut and walked into every shop and restaurant asking for work. After 2 days of nothing, a kind old man at a laundromat named Sal took pity on him. "You look like you could use a break, kid," Sal said. "I need help hauling laundry bags and mopping floors. It's not glamorous, but I'll pay you in cash and let you sleep in the back room after close." It was the best offer Leo had ever heard. He worked harder than he ever had in his life, but he was safe, dry, and had a little money in his pocket. Chapter 2. A spark of an idea. While folding 100 t-shirts at the laundromat, Leo noticed something. People loved their favorite clothes, but often a small rip or a lost button meant the shirt was thrown away. An idea sparked. What if he could fix them? But not just fix them, make them cooler. That night, using the small sewing kit Sal kept for lost buttons, Leo took an old ripped pair of jeans from the lost and found. Instead of just stitching the rip, he patched it with a piece of colorful flannel from an old shirt and embroidered a tiny rocket ship over it. It looked awesome. The next day, the owner of the jeans came in. Her eyes went wide. "Oh my gosh, I love these jeans. Did you do this? They're better than before." Word spread. Soon, people were bringing Leo their damaged clothes, asking him to work his magic. He charged $5 or $10 per repair. His tips grew. He was an artist, and the laundromat was his studio. Chapter 3. The Rise of Stitch Spark. Leo saved every single penny. After a year, he had enough to rent a tiny, closet-sized booth at the local weekend flea market. He made a simple sign: "Stitch, Spark, Repair with Flair." People flocked to him. He wasn't just repairing clothes. He was giving them new stories. A kid's torn jacket became a canvas with a stitched dinosaur battle. A faded denim jacket was reborn with beautiful floral embroidery. He used social media for real this time, showing off his transformations with short, fun videos. His following exploded. He wasn't Leo Vance, failure. He was Leo from Stitch Spark, the guy who could save your favorite clothes. He moved from the flea market to a small shop of his own. He hired 2 other artists who needed a break. Business was booming. Chapter 4. The Unexpected Visitor. One afternoon, as Leo was stitching a dragon onto a backpack, the bell on his shop door chimed. He looked up. It was his little sister, Mia, now 16. She stood there, looking nervous and proud all at once. "Hey, loser," she said with a wobbly smile. "Mia!" Leo hugged her tight. "How did you find me?" "I saw one of your videos go viral. I knew it was you," she said. I've missed you." Over coffee, she told him things had been hard at home. Their parents had struggled financially and were deeply ashamed of how they'd treated him. They'd seen his success online, but were too embarrassed to reach out. The final chapter, a different kind of success. Leo thought long and hard. He wasn't the same scared kid they'd kicked out. He was a businessman. But more importantly, he was a better person. He didn't want a castle built on anger. He wanted to build a home. He invited his parents to his shop. They walked in, looking older and unsure. They saw the thriving business, the happy employees, the wall of photos showing his amazing designs. "Leo," his mom started, tears in her eyes, "we were so wrong. We were scared and we took it out on you. Can you ever forgive us?" Leo smiled. It wasn't the angry, triumphant moment he'd sometimes imagined. It was peaceful. "You gave me the hardest lesson of my life," he said. "But it forced me to grow up. I forgive you." He didn't give them their money back. Instead, he offered them something better. A partnership. His dad, a numbers guy, could help with the books. His mom, with her great taste, could help choose fabrics. They didn't get their old son back. They met a new, stronger, and more successful one. And together, they started building something new, not out of money, but out of trust, hard work, and second chances. Leo's first business had failed because it was just about clothes. His second one succeeded because it was built on heart. And that was a product that never went out of style.